Hey, guys, so what you're going to watch in this particular episode is try and do a little bit of work. Jamarcus, as I said before, is working on becoming a better decoy. Now, mind you, in the business of doing business, it's imperative that everybody kind of gets their hands on stuff. He's building the back end, I'm building the front end. Collectively, when we come together, everything will be completely built. Today, we watched Tron become more and more aggravated. If you watched his progress, you've seen at one point he wouldn't bark, he wouldn't engage, he wouldn't get involved. But most importantly, the most important part of this whole process is making sure the dog's safe. So, T-Fit here, Fit Bully TV. Like, subscribe, and share this with somebody who wants to begin the process of doing protective work. Now, step one, if you have somebody who has a sleeve or decoy, this is one of the sleeves you recommend. Where do you get this sleeve at?
That's Elite K9.
There we go. It says right here. Look at my dumb butt. You know, they say we don't read, and that's bold right there. Elite K9, there's a number for you. People always say, where do I get some of the biting equipment that you guys got? Well, hopefully your dog ain't biting you. This is a good one. Why?
It's good for dogs that bite hard. It has that bar in it so they can't actually bite on you.
There you go.
But you do not start with the sleeve like that.
No.
That's not a starter sleeve. That's a level 2 or 3 type dog. I would start with a bite pillow first.
There you go. And we'll walk you through that process. In this particular episode, Jamarcus was working on his engagement. So we've got a 1-2 step punch. We're going to put together a dance, a couple moves y'all can make so y'all can make this thing keep working for a year. But what we don't want to do is get into random stuff. When Jamarcus get close, he's getting the dog aggravated. When Tron is getting a little motivated, more motivated than he should, he brings it back and puts him into a sit. Because Tron shouldn't be responding. You do not want a reactive dog. A reactive dog makes your whole house in danger, makes the neighbors live in danger, and to a degree fear as well. So it's imperative that obedience comes first.
Yes, very much so. You don't want a dog that can go bite somebody that you can't tell to sit.
Exactly. So if you saw also in this episode, you saw him yanking on that thing, doing a little light correction. And correction work, why do they work on the back as well? Because we had him in a harness today, we weren't using the neck. And we recommend at times making sure there's a good collar, because that's always going to be in there.
So harnesses normally won't work for a correction, but Tron's a soft enough dog that he's not going sensitive to resist that correction.
Yeah, he's sensitive. He like George Foreman. He hate being hit. He's the Tron. Hey man, come on man. Ego, he'd have been pulling.
Yeah, I was about to say it would not have worked for Ego.
A dog like Ego, you got to have that thing up here. So he's like, all right, brother. All right, brother. Yep. Ego, whole different dog. Tron like, all right, man, I'm gonna sit for now, and then you want to start giving him that word work, right? Well, that's our word. Yeah. You use what word?
I use watch him as his alert command.
Alert does not mean the dog's going to go either, to be clear. What's your...
It's eat. It's eat.
We eat good around here. I'm thinking about what we're going to eat for lunch. So, what we watched again was Jamarcus do what? Raise his arm. You don't want to drop your arm because we don't want Tron... Here, Tron could jump over this fence. This is a 6-foot fence. He could literally get up on his fence, and he almost did it on live the other day when the ball went over there. We go, oh, hey, get down, boy. I'm like, uh-oh, he didn't figure that out. That's a problem. You do not throw that ball over the fence. Keep your arm high. And you ever seen a crash dummy thing on TV? Turn your body, as Bruce Lee said, it needs to move like water. So allow the dog to come in and start dropping them hips back, right? Don't let the dog hit a hard bar. If the dog hit me, it'll break his neck. I'm gonna tell you that right, because I don't move well. I don't move well. I just stomp, fee, fi, fo, fum. I'm gonna move any bum out of my way. Next thing that you would say do is, how important is it for a decoy to be vocal?
Very much so. The dog is going to be a reflection of that decoy.
You're in the shade a little bit. Your light, your eyes is in the shade.
So it's very important that the decoy keeps that dog engaged. So you want to, like you hear me, I'll scream and stuff when the dog's on the bite, because in a real situation, somebody's going to be making some noise. And you don't want that the first time your dog ever hears that is in a real situation, because you don't know how that dog is going to react. So you want to get them used to it. I'll cuss at the dog. I'll yell at the dog. I'll even tell the dog no, because that dog should not be listening to me when you told him to go do some work.
It's as they said in, a movie I like is Riddick, kill or be killed, or keep what you kill. And I love, if my dog got you, I said go ahead and drag him off. Go ahead and take him on back to the lion's den. Feed everybody. We not in them times yet.
It's 2024.
Exactly. But for now, people, pace yourself. Patience is key. Everybody who's watching, I've even seen it on the live we just did. People say, look, patience, love, and paying attention to your dog. Spend time with your dog. Work on obedience with your dog. Feeding time is one of the most important components for your dog. In my experience, it's the best time to really start building that bond with the dog. A little bit harder when we're doing raw food, to be clear. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I'm supposed to just give him a chicken leg and pull it back out. A little bit more difficult, but we're figuring out that process as well. And then of course, get people who are excited about being around the dogs, doing this stuff here. This ain't no fun unless we having fun, to be clear. If we have a bunch of dead bodies, like, all right, man, let's go. The dog ain't gonna be here. She's like, man, what y'all doing, man? Put me back in the cage. I don't want to be out here. Get people who really love walking down this road and learning to be the best dog people they can be and bring the best out in your dog. We collectively have a team here of individuals who admire and fancy all the fun stuff. Like even seeing Tron go back and forth over that fence a few times. You go, oh yeah. And that's why he's like, move the chair. I said, no, he's fine. He's fine. If anything, he needs to learn how to jump higher. And he can jump. That boy can jump. So stay tuned. Take care of your dogs. 1, 2, 3. Pace yourself. Master obedience. Get the right equipment. We'll talk more at another time.